If you guys are grinding for Dark Matter camos in Black Ops 6, I've got for you guys something new which is going to make the grind significantly faster and much easier. It's likely not going to be in the game forever, so make sure you use it while it's around to save yourself some time and hassle. And if you want to help with any other camo guides, check out my playlist via the card on screen or link in the description. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, currently in Black Ops 6, the best mosh pits have been Face Off and Nuketown, and these are obviously really good, and I'd still recommend using these if you guys want. However, at the moment, there is a new playlist which has dropped in Black Ops 6, and this is the Stakeout 24/7 mosh pit. So this is basically a 24/7 mosh pit of the map Stakeout, which is a face-off map. For any of you guys that haven't played face-off, it's a small 6v6 mode where it's like normal multiplayer, but you don't have any streaks or anything like that. It's nice and simple, and the maps are really small, so it's great for getting kills. Stakeout is quite good, and I know a lot of people always vote for this map, but now that we've got it 24/7, it means the grind is going to get significantly easier. Now, hopefully there should be a hardcore version of this as well, which is going to make things easier, and here is how you want to use a Stakeout mosh pit to make the most of your camo grind. I suspect this playlist won't be around forever, so it's probably worth making the most of it while it's around. Before we continue with the video, if you're looking to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss and Nebula camos in Black Ops 6, or grind them extremely fast in bot lobbies, be sure to check out Mitch Cactus, as these guys are the biggest and most reliable sellers, offering legitimate and safe services on all platforms. They now offer a new cheap COD point service where you can get up to an 80% discount. They already have over 10,000 reviews on Trustpilot, so for all things Call of Duty, visit mitchcactus.com and use code RAGER at checkout for 5% off. So first things first, for most of the weapons in the game, the first set of camo challenges you need to work on are the military camos, which are the first 9 base camo challenges, which revolves around getting 100 headshots with each of the main weapons. And obviously headshots can be quite annoying, especially getting 100 on each weapon, but this Stakeout 24/7 mosh pit will make that a lot easier. It's a very small map, the rooms are quite confined space so that enemies can't run around too much, so it's nice and easy to get kills. I'd also recommend making sure you put on 3 of the blue perks so that you get the recon combat specialty, and what that's going to do is it's a bonus for having 3 perks of the same tier or class, so the blue ones, and once you equip that, you're going to get the recon specialty, which allows you to see enemies through the walls when you first spawn in for about a second or so. It was better, they nerfed it recently, but it's still good, so they'll show up in red through the walls, so it's really easy to find where enemies are with this method. And given that that is a lot of the effort towards the grind is getting these headshots, it's really worth getting these out of the way with this Stakeout 24/7 mosh pit while it's around, and play hardcore if you can so the headshots are a bit easier. The other perks I'd recommend are Ninja, Tracker and Vigilance. Just so your footsteps are more quiet, you can find other enemies via their footsteps, and it displays an icon when you're on someone else's minimap. Then after that you can work towards the specialty camos, which are different from most weapons but involve things like not taking damage or kills after sprinting, that kind of thing. You can get a lot of these done in Stakeout, either core or hardcore depending on the challenge. And then for the mastery camos, you're going to be needing to get 10 double kills for gold camo and 3 triple kills for dark spine camo. And there's also other challenges where you need to get 3 kills without dying 10 times for diamond camo and 5 kills without dying 3 times for the dark matter camo. So you can get these all done quite easily in Stakeout 24/7 as well. For the double and triple kills, just obviously make sure you're pushing into enemy spawns and make sure you're around a bunch of enemies. It should be very easy to get 2 or 3 kills in a short amount of time. You've got about 3 to 5 seconds between kills in order to get a double or triple kill. So those shouldn't be too difficult at all. And in terms of the diamond and dark matter challenges, where you need to get 3 kills without dying 10 times and 5 kills without dying 10 times, you just need to slow things down a little bit. If hardcore works for you, great. If you find that you're dying too much, then maybe switch to core. Just take things a bit easier, use your tracker perk and take things nice and slow, like I say. So that should work for most weapons to get you the dark matter camo easily, but what about for some of the other weapons? Well, all of those challenges are the same like we said for all other weapon categories except the knife and launchers. So for the knife or melee weapons, here's what you need to do. The first set of military camos instead of headshots is going to involve getting kills with the knife, and specifically it's going to be getting 100 kills with the knife. So this should be very easy in core Stakeout 24/7. Just keep rushing around the map. Make sure you put on Ninja, Tracker and Vigilance, and again it's worth using that combat specialties to see enemies through the walls to find them more easily. If you're struggling, you can use flashbang or concussion grenades to slow enemies down, so it's easier to run up to them and kill them. And I would also recommend saying to you guys that there is a secret vent in Stakeout 24/7 between 2 of the rooms. I'll show you guys where that is, and what that basically means is that you can use that to pop through to different rooms. It helps you be a bit more sneaky, and it helps you get kills more quickly with the knife. So not just normal kills, but also other kills, which we'll talk about in a second. Then after the first challenge where you have to get 100 kills with a knife, which are the military camos, you then move on to the 2 special camo challenges, which involves getting 50 eliminations while the enforcer combat specialty is active. So basically that's the red combat specialty. So you basically need to put on 3 red perks such as Gung Ho, Bruiser and Double Time. If you put those on, you'll get the combat specialty, which grants you a buff to movement speed and health regeneration rate. So that's really good as well. Just put that combat specialty on via those 3 perks and then get 50 kills in the game. The next challenge involves getting a kill without taking any damage 30 times with the knife. And for this, again, you can do it quite easily in core Stakeout 24/7. Just make sure if you take any damage, you either kill yourself or you use a stim shot to heal again, because if you go and get kills while you've taken damage, it won't count towards the challenge. And then, like I say, keep keep it a bit more stealthy, you can use the vent if you need, and before long you'll get those 30 kills in no time. Then after that you'll move on towards the mastery camos, which again are the same as the other challenges for the other weapons. So for the gold camo challenge you need to get 10 double kills. Again, you just need to quickly go around the map getting kills, and the same for the dark spine camo challenge, you need to get 3 triple kills, so very similar for them. And then for the diamond and dark matter you just need to get 3 kills without dying or 5 kills without dying a bunch of times. And again, if you take things a bit more slowly, stay in core, this shouldn't be too difficult at all. If you guys wanted a more detailed guide for the knife camos, I have made a dedicated guide, so feel free to check that out. Then finally we've got the launchers, and for this the first military camos basically involve getting 50 kills or score streak destructions with the launchers. Now you won't get score streak destructions in stakeout because I think it will still be a face-off mode, but you can get kills very easily, so just obviously pull out your launcher and keep shooting it. It might be easier to do in hardcore. I know it sounds insane because you're probably going to die more often, but if you find that you're shooting at enemies but you're only getting hit markers, then switch to hardcore, because if you shoot a launcher near to someone in the room it will cause a lot of ricochet damage and it will still kill them basically. So it's worth just shooting it down the corridor. There'll be a bunch of enemies clustered up and you'll easily get 1, 2, 3 plus kills all the time. So that can get you your first 50 kills no problem. And then for the special camos, the first one says you need to get 10 direct hit kills with the launchers. For this you basically need to make sure you're actually hitting them with the rocket launcher. So the good thing about this stakeout 24/7 map is it's very confined corridors, so there's not too much space for enemies to go, so if you aim at them it's easy to get the kills. Try and get as close to them as you can. And the other thing is you can use the outside balcony as a lane. That's quite good for getting kills because everyone is forced to come out that way and it's very narrow, so there's a very good chance you're going to get direct kills if you just wait there from the ledge next to it. I'll show you guys what I mean. Then the final special camo challenge for the launchers involves destroying 10 aerial score streaks with the launchers. Now like I said, I believe the stakeout 24/7 is just going to be a face-off mode, so there won't be score streaks, so you will have to go into Nuketown or something like that, but just for that one. And same for the mastery camos, which involve getting like 3 destructions, score streaks or vehicles with the launcher in a single match 10 times. Again, you're not going to do that in this mode, it will be Nuketown or something. The rest of them you can easily do in stakeout 24/7 no problem, and this map mosh pit is going to be really good for getting camos fast. So like I said, this probably is only going to be around for limited time, so make the most of it. And if you guys need help with any other camo challenges, then do check out my camo guides playlist via the card on screen or link in the description. And if I haven't got a guide you're looking for, just let me know and I'll try and make one. If you guys find this useful, be sure to drop a like on the video and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest Black Ops 6 videos. I'm regularly doing new XP, camo and challenge guides, and if you like these kind of simple useful videos, then make sure you're subscribing as I've got new ones coming all the time. But thank you for watching and I'll see you guys all on the next video.